Oh, welcome to Wrestle Cram. This is your boy, the host with the most, but humble. I do mean humble, D Nostradamus, aka Derek, and I'm here on a Friday to give you awesome people here. Of course, AEW Rampage. First and foremost, thank you so very much for allowing me to be a part of your day. I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep saying this until the wheels fall off, you guys. Without you guys, truly it will not be me. And I thank you for watching the content. Without you guys, I would just be doing this, and it just will be just it would just be here or whatnot. So I thank you for allowing me to do this or whatnot. And you giving me the support that I most definitely love to get or whatnot. I also love those comments. Keep those comments coming, you guys. Eventually, we will have a day, once a week, hopefully once a week, twice a week, where we will do just Ask Derek or Ask Nostradamus. We will do that. When we get the fan base a little bit bigger, whatnot. I would love to do the X Notra Novice, or give your questions, and I give a prediction or whatnot. I would love to do something like that. But right now we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until we get the product a little bit bigger or whatnot. Also, if you did not watch the podcast on SmackDown or the podcast or the show on I think it was Thursday. I will be doing also now update. I will be doing NXT on Tuesdays. I will be doing the NXTs. That'll be next week. I'll start that as well. So Tuesdays I will be here. I will be doing it. Have fun with me on Tuesdays as well. Okay, you guys. So what I want you to do, watch the show. If you like the show, give me a thumbs up. If you want to do more than just a thumbs up, go ahead and hit that sub button for me. Hit that sub button for me or whatnot. We're on the road to 100 subs. I think we're a little over 60, going into 70, bleeding into 70. Y'all, I thank y'all so much for hitting that sub button. Keep hitting the sub button, okay? Well, you only hit it one time, but go tell other people, and they'll hit the sub button as well, okay? If you want to do more than just that, go ahead and do the notification. I do now. Starting next week will be 7 core shows that I do. When I do Monday Night Raw, of course, I do Rampage. I do Dynamite. I do My 2 Cent. I do SmackDown, Rampage, Dirt Sheet Roundup, and now NXT. I do 7 shows every single week, you guys. That's 7 shows I do. So it's a abundance of content that you can be watching or whatnot. So just hit the notification bell. We'll let you know all the cool stuff that I'm doing or whatnot, and you can keep yourself updated on stuff or whatnot. Let's talk about Rampage. Rampage was more it was an acquired taste. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't on the top par of what I'm used to. I will say this: it was better than Dynamite this go around. I will say that. The only thing that made me that saved Dynamite was, of course, my favorite wrestler of all time, CM Punk, coming back. But other than that, that show was a steaming pile of turds. It was a surprising heel turn that happened, which I thought was very weird. But I'm happy to see that. So, but let's start with the show. Bryan Danielson started the show with a promo saying that they thought that he was injured. Even myself, I thought he was injured because the match was really not the best match or whatnot. And him selling and, of course, losing to Daniel Garcia. Next week, they will have a 3 out of 3 falls match on, I think that might be the main event for next week. and he talks about that he has been a wrestler for 23 years now, and in order for him to get out of the business, somebody's going to have to retire him, but it will not be Daniel Garcia. But Daniel Garcia does come out, and he talks about that you are my hero. You're my hero. You are a hero of mine, and I hate that you do not want to be, you don't want to retire. So I'm gonna retire you. They're gonna call me the Dragon Slayer, and it is what it is. Now Daniel Bryan gets back on him and tells him, "Hey, if I am your hero, I'm tired of this bullshit that you say called entertainer, wrestler, or sports entertainer. If you want to?" Then Dave Garcia said something as well, and I liked this. He said they're going to stop calling me the Dragon Slayer, and they're going to replace it with the best technical wrestler of all time. Now, here's the thing. Daniel Bryan comes back and says, the bullshit of sports entertainer. Now, do you want to be a wrestler? You want to be the greatest technical sports entertainer, or the best technical a wrestler? He said, bring it. He said, wants him to bring it Wednesday or whatnot. We'll see what happens, because, if you don't remember that match, which was not a match to remember, at the end of that match, Jake Hager did assist with the win on with Daniel Garcia. So hopefully we'll get a clean match this go around, and we can see how good Daniel Garcia truly is. Also, he did say that out of all the people, when he came into the business, one of the names that he truly enjoyed and he respected was Daniel Garcia. So we will see what happens with that. I am sort of kind of intrigued, and I want to see how this ends, or how it progresses along as well. I guarantee we'll probably get a match between Garcia and Bryan Danielson, or probably Chris Jericho versus Bryan Danielson. Can't wait to see it. After that, we do get a video package, a small little video package of course, CM Punk coming back from injury. If you did see it, I promise you, I lost my shit as well. He was hopping on the foot or whatnot, so I can't wait to see what they do with this on the time that we have. I think we have 3 more weeks to see how all of this is going to take place and come together. After that, we got I would say my match of the night. It was Sammy Guevara versus Ty Miller, the Sammy's last name or whatnot, versus Sky Blue and Dante Martin. I love Dante Martin. I thought it was a pretty decent match. They were wrestling for the AAA mixed tag champions, which is a man and a woman, which is Ty and Sammy. Very great match. It was a good match. We didn't get a lot of aerial from, of course, Dante and Sammy, due to the fact that we do have Sky and Ty there as well. But Ty did a really crazy tornado DDT onto Dante Martin, and Sky did a really nice hurricanrana on Sammy. But Ty also was on all fours, and Dante jumps on her back to do a beautiful, I think it was a hurricanrana onto Sammy, which eliminated both of them. Now they get back in, and Ty does her move is called the Ty KO. It's really nice, very, very beautiful for her to win the match. But they did win the match. Ty did some really nice at the beginning of the match, some really nice submission turnarounds that was very, very distinct. Sky also, it looks like she's a striker. I've never seen her. She must be on Elevation or Dark. I do like her wrestling style as well. I would like to see more of Sky. I mean, a lot of them are like green, but I do like Sky. I want to see, like I said, I want to see more of her on now since she has been exposed. I think this is the second time that she's been exposed. Put her on the TNT run or whatnot. Have her do something like that. Just something to get into other than what we have now, because unfortunately now we only just have Jade Cargill and of course Athena. Who was not on the card this go around? Not even a unfortunately not a cut the shit today. So I hated that. After that, we got a Lucha Brothers promo where they do say that their brother in arms, Bastard Pac, will be back, and they are in the tournament. Sorry, they are in the tournament to the trios tournament, and they are, I forgot who they're facing, but y'all, I cannot wait to see how this tournament turns out. Of course, we're still waiting to see who the Young Bucks third will be. Of course, it's going to be Kenny Omega. It has to be Kenny Omega. I don't think of anybody else but Kenny Omega. So we will see what happens with that. After that, we got the Parker. I'm not even going to butcher that gentleman's last name, versus Sonny Kiss. It was truly a squash match. I mean, Sonny got a couple offense in, and that was it. I haven't seen Sonny Kiss in forever. I know he does a lot of independent stuff as well, but I have not seen Sonny Kiss in about almost 3-4 months. I was like, this is my first time seeing Sonny Kiss. I'm like, okay, where were you? So and he comes back and gets squashed. I thought that was crazy. So after that, we get a private party talking to Andrade, and Andrade saying, y'all have really been slipping. You're gonna have a match, of course, with Swerve in Our Glory to see what y'all can do, whatnot. Private party like, look, yo, we're gonna do what we gotta do, whatnot. So after that, we get the Gun Club versus Danhausen and Eric Redbeard, which is, I guess, called Beardhousing. I guess. It was a okay match. It wasn't the best. It was an okay match. They were, the Gun Club was there to literally keep Danhausen in the ring and keep Redbeard out of the ring, because Redbeard, every time he was in the ring, he destroyed. Eventually Danhausen does get to Redbeard, where he goes and he does an homage, of course, to Brody Lee, where he does the senton off on the ropes into one of the guns. He also throws both of them out of the ring, runs around, and does a nice little splash on both of them. They do attempt to do a back suplex on Redbeard. Redbeard does a back suplex on both of them. Redbeard goes to the ring. He tries to do an Irish rip. Billy grabs the ropes. Eric is pretty much done for the night. They do a famouser onto Danhausen to win the match. Now, after the match, Billy is truly livid. He is upset. He's like, I am sick and tired of y'all needing my help to win. So I have another match for y'all. It's going to be on Wednesday. I can't wait to see what's going on. He races up without his sons, and the two guns are walking up, and they see Stokely Hathaway yet again trying to give his card out. He is trying his hardest to get as much clients as possible. Apparently, this time is almost up with Jade Cargill. After that, we get the Swerve in Our Glory promo where they are literally talking about uh, Private Party, where they are not even ranked or whatnot. So they're saying that we're gonna go ahead and do our thing. We don't care. We're gonna make y'all. Y'all gonna lose. Y'all are irrelevant to us. And apparently, nobody that's ranked is trying to even go for the belts. So I'm not feeling that at all when you have ranked opponents and nobody's going for those belts. Probably because of the trios. Now you have trios and then you have the tags. Now I'm hopefully that the tags do not get lost in the shuffle or whatnot. After that, we get, of course, the Hook promo. Who he says two words. That's it. He says that, of course, that the FTW belt is not a recognized championship, but it is an open challenge for the FTW belt. And a reality person named Zach Clayton, never heard of him. I don't do a lot of reality shows, so I'm lost behind that. He challenges for the belt next Friday, so they will have a wrestling match for that. After that, we get Ari Davari versus Orange Cassidy for the main event. Ari Davari is supposed to be the richest person in pro wrestling, and he has a group called the Trust Busters. So I kind of got it now when he said the Trust Busters, because he said he got his trust fund. So the reason why he's rich because his trust actually went through. So that's why it's called the Trust Busters. Didn't know that. So pretty decent match. It wasn't a super. To me, really wasn't a super match with Ari Davari and Orange Cassidy. My thing is Orange Cassidy does great work with bigger people or whatnot, and I see that now. It was great, but this match was good. Um, uh, Ari Davari is still wanting Orange Cassidy to be a part of the Trust Busters. So he told him, he said at the beginning of the match, he said, all you have to do is just lay down, let me pin you, and let's all go away, or whatnot. So Orange Cassidy does, of course, lay down. Ari attempts to pin him. He rolls out of the ring. He gets back in the ring, rolls to the other side of the ring, and the best friends, they all hug. So, of course, that's not going to happen. Pretty straightforward match when it comes to the offense. Ari is trying his hardest to not allow him to put his hands in his pockets, because he already know that if that happens, all hell's gonna break loose. So the story is him avoiding the pockets to the very end, where he has a beautiful sleeper. Ari has a beautiful sleeper on Orange Cassidy, but he does get attempt to the pockets. And after that, a beautiful orange punch to win the match. After that, the little guy comes in to attack. Best friends come in, throw him out. That really huge buff guy comes in, throws, clotheslines both of the best friends. Orange Cassidy gets up. He is furious. He's looking at big guy, and Sonny Kiss gets it back in the ring. Of course, he got squashed earlier by Big Boy, and they are about to jump Big Boy, but Sonny Kiss kicks Orange Cassidy in the balls, ending that little situation. I was really lost behind that. Sonny Kiss has always been a face. I don't mind the heel turn, but to me that didn't make any sense or whatnot. You just got squashed by this guy and now y'all are friends. So I don't know. I'll have to figure out what's going on Wednesday to see why Ari Davari is now there. Sonny Kiss is part of the Trust Busters, so I'm trying to see how that happens or whatnot. Fade to Black, a lackluster ending to me, and it didn't make any sense. But, it is what it is. I can only say what I can say. But fade to black. Y'all, like I said, it was a very weird ending, but it is what it is. I can't be mad at it. AEW has been off this week. I don't know why they're doing what they're doing, but they've been very off, and WWE has been on. So we will see what happens next week. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Tune in tomorrow, boys and girls. I will have a show about a lot of stuff that had happened last week on the dirt sheets. Okay, dirt sheet roundups are tomorrow morning, so I will have that taken care of for you. Dude, like, share, subscribe, send it over to people you like, send it over to people you don't like, or whatnot. Send it over to Sting, and send it over to Sting, send it over to him, or whatnot. I guarantee he likes looking at faithful people, humble people like yourself here. But I love y'all so much. Mental health is a thing. All right. Make sure you are in a right mind, a right place. Also, practice social distancing. If you can, wear a mask. And if you're healthy enough, please go get vaccinated. It is helping yourself and everybody else around you. Until next time, you guys, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.